Okay, the Houthi situation, in Yemen, no worries. Well, well, there is worries. There are going to be attacks, and they're going to be, but I watched that guy and them giving their speeches. Okay, relax. There was how many people in that square? Now, I got to tell you, during that speech, several times he asked the people to give themselves and their children to this cause they had. And the audience went quiet. Went quiet. Instead of answering, they would. They went quiet. The Yemen people went quiet. They don't want war with America. That guy was preaching up there, and he was coughing, trying to find words, trying to stimulate them to go, yeah, and have everybody go, ah, out there in the crowd. They didn't do that. As a matter of fact, a few times he was expecting somebody to go, yeah! There was very few voices that agreed with that man said on that pulpit in Yemen. So my understanding of watching, I watched this for an hour and a half, at least. Listening to them trying to pump the Yemen people to fight for them, and the Yemen people not even answering. Went silent. So, the Houthis, yeah, they're a problem. But the people of Yemen, they didn't agree with the man on that pulpit. Because they weren't constantly, yeah, 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 they weren't chanting all the time. Just when those ones, the white signs, prompt them to start chanting, they started chanting. And when there was only, a voice they needed to heard, there was only a few voices heard. When there was, there's 200,000 people there, people. When they were supposed to answer, there was only about 1,000 answering. So Mr. Yemen, Ute, and the whole make a speech on the stage and get the people all wound up like Netanyahu did. Wound his people up to grab guns to go out there and kill someone. Didn't work. Because Americans aren't there to kill them. They're only there to protect the shipping rights. And Americans can't do nothing about Gaza. Because America has no control of the Jewish renegade state. Or haven't you figured that out in the Middle East? Jordan, Yemen, Syria, Iraq, Iran. Haven't you guys, Egypt, Libya, haven't you figured out that not even the Americans can control Israel? They get to do whatever they want. Because when the UN said, and when the World Court said Israel was disobeying the World Court by putting all these new settlements on ground that wasn't theirs, nobody came. As soon as the Houthis, broke international law, like the Israels have done for 20 years, everybody in the fucking world sent their fucking navy to protect, because the Palestinians have nothing the world wants but that Red Sea traveling way is everything to the west. Doesn't matter about the people being fucking massacred, genocide, because they don't control the waterway. But as soon as somebody who controls that waterway breaks international law, you're all over it. Israel can do it for 50 years, break international law. But as soon as those Houthi fucking rebels suddenly do it, all of a sudden every fucking ship in the fucking fleet is sitting on their doorstep bombing them, aren't they?